Ladies and gentlemen, horse lovers, breeders, and believers in the dream, today we talk not just about a sale, not just about a record, but about a moment. A seismic, unexpected, world-shaking moment in the Western performance horse world that might just change lives on the other side of the globe. It happened quietly, in Utah, at the Old West Rope Horse Futurity sale. Among the dust, the spotlight, and the buzzing crowd, a 3-year-old filly named Crosby Ray was led into the arena. Unassuming to some, untested in formal competition, just a prospect, not yet a champion, but bred with possibility. And then the bidding began. It climbed, and climbed, and climbed, until the gavel came down at $1.7 million United States dollars. That's $2.65 million in Australian currency. Not for a seasoned champion, not for a proven winner, but for potential, for bloodlines, for the dream of what might be. A world record was shattered, and in doing so, a message was sent rippling across oceans. Because Crosby Ray is not just a miracle of her own making. She is the daughter of greatness, the product of Stevie Rey, a stallion whose legacy is already reaching far beyond American soil. Yes, Stevie Ray's genetics are in Australia. Yes, his bloodline is accessible to breeders right here, right now. And yes, this moment could change everything. For Melanie Smith, the US breeder behind Crosby Ray, the moment was unreal. To now be part of a moment like this, it's beyond my wildest dreams, she said. But the shockwaves of that moment didn't stop in Utah. They reached Walker, in northern New South Wales. They reached the stables of Lynda MacCallum, a professional cutting horse trainer who knows what bloodlines mean. Who knows what value means. Who understands what a sale like this could mean for the Australian market. And she said it clearly. She said it honestly. This is life-changing, because in Australia, the performance horse scene is already thriving. Horses regularly sell for 6 figures. The groundwork has been laid. The momentum is building. And now, with this record-breaking sale tied directly to genetics available on our shores, the ceiling just got higher. Much higher. The market has taken notice. The buyers are watching, and breeders across rural paddocks and regional stables in Australia are suddenly dreaming bigger. This is not just about prestige. It's not just about pride. It's about power. The power of good breeding. The power of vision. The power of turning a passion into a profession. We have access to these genetics, Ms. MacCallum said. We really do have the potential to breed elite horses here and infiltrate the Western sports and our campdrafting market. It's a validation, a proof of concept, a green light for every young breeder who has been told to keep it a hobby. For every trainer who's worked behind the scenes with little recognition. For every rider who's put in the hours, the effort, and the heart. America is ahead, sure. They've been the benchmark, the standard, the trendsetter. But as Ms. MacCallum says, Australia often follows their footsteps. And sometimes, we make our own path. Because now, those footsteps are clearer. Now, we have a roadmap. For the young breeder just starting out. For the couple investing everything into a foal. For the regional trainer who knows their filly has the blood of champions. This is a moment of possibility. And this is not just speculation. This is happening already. I know a lot of young people and couples who have sold horses for good money and put that money together and bought investment properties, MacCallum explained. Think about that, not just paying off a loan. Not just covering feed and vet bills, but buying homes, building futures, securing financial freedom, all from a profession once dismissed as a rural pastime. That is what's at stake here. When horses can sell for 6 figures and beyond, the story changes. It becomes more than sport, more than passion. It becomes business, industry, career, legacy. It becomes generational. And when a single horse like Crosby Ray, with no competition history, no belt full of titles, can pull nearly $3 million, it tells the world, elite breeding is a currency. Bloodlines are an investment, and the next great prospect could be born not in Texas, not in Oklahoma, but in Tamworth, Walker, Wagga Wagga, or Toowoomba. That's what this moment means. It is not just a horse sale. It is a flag planted in the soil of opportunity. It is a signal to young Australians, your work matters. Your horses matter. Your potential matters. It is a reminder that the gap between dream and reality is closing, and the bridge is built from genetics, grit, and global vision. So to every young trainer with dust on their boots and ambition in their heart, don't look away. To every breeder studying bloodlines under a tin roof, take notes. To every horse lover wondering if this could be more than a hobby, yes, it can. Because the game has changed. The market is watching, and Australia is ready.